Little show gal here at Center Bacon Lake. I don't know where I am. Mini golf course, and look who we have here. Looks like there's a Macklemore here, and Janelle Thomas is Seattle show gal. Oh well.
Just warming up here.
Wow.
And I feel good. I kind of. These are definitely dirty.
You brought
pants.
the fanny pack. I was hoping. Check.
Oh,
don't hate. Don't judge. Right?
Exactly. Don't.
The fanny pack, lovely resting on the fanny, if you will.
It's on his hip, actually.
It's touching his fanny. Thumb Russellford goes first. Janelle Thomas. Okay, Macklemore, make some noise.
Alright. 1, 2,
3, 4. I declare 5 more.
You know what makes it worth it? To watch someone progress, to have them watch you. Someone need respect and value the cry. It's something so comforting because it can bring so much truth. But that magic can be stagnant if the relationship doesn't move. The commitment's to yourself, and that you're always learning to acknowledge you're both perfect.
Oh my God! Hole in one?
Hole in one. She was front.
Oh my gosh! Macklemore is dang! He's a mini golf shark. Who's got money on this game?
Mac, tell me about your music.
So yeah, we're working on an EP, and we're sampling like kind of known rock music as the basis of the project. We wanted to do something that that was a little bit different. Kind of exposing different music that we're inspired by. And we just thought that these songs were dope, and I wanted to rap to them. And Ryan was like, I want to make these into beats.
What songs are you sampling?
We have a song by The Killers. We have a song by Red Hot Chili Peppers. We have a song by, who else? Coco Rosie. We have a song by U2.
Oh wow.
We have a song by Arcade Fire. Kind of like contemporary, like new stuff that you like really can't sample. Yeah.
Do you have licenses for these samples?
No, of course not. But we're, oh my God. We were originally going to put it out for free. And we still are going to put it out for free. Eventually. But I think at first, I lost my ball.
Macklemore lost his balls.
Did I even pick it up? So yeah, we're gonna put it out for free. But I think we're gonna do like, I like the music, and I feel like I'm somebody that likes artwork. But I think that that's kind of like a lost art in music, is like actual artwork and like the physical copy of the CD. Even though it's not like a commodity anymore, like music isn't something that people even associate with like actually spending money on, I feel. I still want them to spend money on it for me.
Oh.
The song White Privilege, you talk about hip-hop culture and how it's not even your culture.
Yeah.
Do you really think that's true given the diversity that we see now, especially in Seattle, with everyone who's involved in hip-hop? Like, is it fair to say that it's not limited to color anymore, so it is your culture?
But talking about like culture, I think that it wasn't something that started out as particularly like a white culture. It was something that started out in like the urban community in the ghettos of New York, and then it slowly like migrated its way into the suburbs of and middle America and all that. So I was more speaking about the origin of it than like where it is now, but I don't really know. I feel like it is my culture. I think that it's all of our cultures.
Thank you.
Your blog cracks me up. Except for the dead birds. That's just wrong and gross.
That was only once.
Twice.
I think, was it?
And it was the second one that really like made me want to barf.
The second one was mangled.
Yeah.
What's the dead birds about?
I had this thing called Dead Bird Tuesday.
So you'd photograph dead birds on Tuesdays?
Yeah.
That's nasty.
I don't know. There was just something. There was this one dead crow that was outside of my house that was like flat. Like he was like this flat. And actually the first bird, the intestine bird, was when we were on tour and we were in Brooklyn, and I captured that animal.
Because you blog a lot about a lot of things other than music, which is really interesting, and it shows kind of what you're into.
Yeah. It I feel like the blog showcases like the side of my personality that you might not fully get with music. I love to thrift shop. I love random stuff. I love like dissecting pop culture and kind of putting my own like spin on it.
So you're very into thrift shops, like you said. How has that always been a thing?
I got into thrift shops a long time ago, but I got really into thrift shops when I got sober, which was like a year ago. But thank you. But I really got into thrift shopping like the first time I tried to get sober.
Just feeling like a pimp. McDonald's versus
Yeah, I'd first tried to get sober. I was like, I need something to like fill this void that I'm not getting through like drugs and alcohol, and that kind of. And I moved into a new apartment, and I was like, I got on this like streak of thrift shopping for like probably, I think I went like 30 days in a row or something like crazy at the very beginning. Like Doggy Village, people knew my name, and like it was getting ridiculous. But yeah, it's just, it's weird. You just find crazy stuff in thrift shops, and like, it's hilarious what people give away and what people buy and what, you know, how we recycle things in this country through thrift shopping.
I think another thing, just touching on what you said, characters. It seems like you like to, you know, dress up, and you know, before I ever really knew who you were, there was this guy at this Mad Rad show with this hair and a headband. I'm like, who the hell is that? What is going on with that? And then later I was like, oh, it was that guy. So, and then the roughing bit, like, how many disguises you got?
14.
14. They all have nicknames.
Like, wow, he has a count on that.
But do you like to, you know, kind of step into someone else's shoes?
Yeah, I feel like that was kind of also something that happened when I got sober. I was like, if I'm gonna go out to like the bar, like the club, and just be kicking it, like I don't want to just be chilling. I want to like dress up and like wild out.
Espionage.
And exactly, and just do some weird shit, and like it's just more entertaining for me, because oftentimes like at the bar it's just kind of like, you know, it gets kind of like a lull if you're not drinking and taking Jager bombs and all that sort of stuff. So
Jager bombs?
Yeah, I just don't really drink those. I don't really drink those.
No one should drink those. So what kind of led you to the road of sobriety?
I was really good at smoking a lot of weed.
A lot of people are.
Yeah. I was, you know, just not making music. I wasn't happy. I wasn't like going anywhere in my life at all. I hadn't put out music for, you know, 3 years, and with numerous attempts at like really like trying to get sober, like knowing that I needed to get sober. But I didn't really have like the formula to do it. And I would be like, okay, now I'm gonna kick it really hard, and then I'm gonna get sober this month, and try to put in this time, and I get a couple weeks in and finally be like, fuck it, if the music wasn't going the way that I wanted it to, because that was the reason why I was trying to get sober, was so I could make music. And then once the music came out, then I could go back out and start doing shows and girls and all that sort of stuff, and I just got caught up in that lifestyle.
You seem to be, like you said, very introspective. Is there any spirituality or like inspirational, like you kind of have that vibe, like that different level of, you know, kind of self-knowledge, and, you know, have you traveled? Do you study any religions?
Yeah. I do both. I've always been kind of a seeker of wisdom and knowledge, or, you know, some sort of spiritual path. And when I'm in like my purest states, I'm channeling something that's greater than myself. Like, that's not coming from me. And that's when artists go astray, is when they're like, look at what I've done, look at what I've created, me. When in actuality, like, it's way bigger than us. And like an artist in his purest state is just channeling, like, it's just channeling God. Yeah. Like, when I'm in that zone, when I'm writing, the pen's just like doing the work. That's not even, I'm not thinking, I'm not in my head. I'm just literally like in the moment, and that's the moment that is bigger than me. And like when I start thinking too much and start taking it like to my ego and being like, look at what I've done, look at what I've created, that's when the music and the creativity stops.
So I'm an American.
Oh yes.
Where, what, why, when, who. I love it. It's brilliant.
Why, when, who, how, what. I just had this concept. I was like, what if I just, you know, did some redneck ass guy, but actually had like some sort of like, made it really funny, but had like some sort of like social tie-in underneath it all. I don't really know if it is like some sort of social
No, I would
tie-in.
say it is, because I think it's easy to make a parody song, or, you know, just to kind of make jokes about something, but then the things that you're joking about, and then you kind of say another verse, it's things that are really going on, and it's really not funny. Like, there are people who are exactly the way. I don't know if anyone, if you go to this MySpace page, there's a song called I'm an American, and you must listen to it.
What's the subject matter?
The subject matter is redneck.
Yeah, I'm singing, rapping like I am an ignorant redneck American. And what's funny about the song is that like I have done it across the country.
Yeah.
And people like the reaction's just weird. I knew that like the song was gonna stir up some controversy. That's not why I did it, but I knew that like some people would take it the wrong way. I try to make it really evident when I perform it that it is a joke. That there's like absolutely like no way that any of this is what I believe in personally. But it's, you know, it's to have fun, to put on a fake mustache and a mullet wig and like wild out and just kind of get outside of myself and do something that's like entertaining. I have a good time performing it. I think that for the most part, the crowd has a good time. I don't need to offend anybody ever. It's never my intention. And hopefully the humor comes out before any offense.
Going to be happening with that? Anything fun planned as far as
I'm going to have some musicians with me.
Is it a secret?
No. Well, originally, and this still might happen, I don't know. Originally, I was going to have Mad Rat come out with me.
Outstanding.
For a song. But that song hasn't been made. And it's like 9 days away. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not. There are some other people that might come out with me. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing yet. But I know what I'm performing. I don't know about my guests. But I think it's going to be relatively an epic
Do you not miss it?
event. I would not miss it. The thing is it's early, so you have to get the bumper shoot early. Like it's like 12:30 to 1:30. But I know that
It'll be well worth the visit.
yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Like I'm excited. I've wanted to play the Fisher Green stage for a long time.
Now, what is your fans looking forward to coming up after Bumper Shoot?
After Bumper Shoot, the EP is coming out. We're gonna do a CD release party, and it's going to be done right. I might even, I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. I might do 2 shows. I might do an all-ages show, and I might do a 20-minute show. But it's gonna be crazy.
Is it going to be by the end of the year?
Yes, no question. Hopefully, it's gonna be in October.
October, really?
Yeah, we're trying to wrap it up in September.
I think SSG might try and cover that business.
That would be awesome.
Whenever it gets pinned
I
down.
would love to have you at my event. That would be dope.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Macklemore.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Good luck next week. I'll be there. I think someone's going to be filming. We're going to be reviewing at least. And looking forward to the EP.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.